Assalamu alaikum. Do you know which letter is this? Yes, حرف را. The letter Ra. This is what we are going to study together in this video. First of all, the writing. The letter Ra has no dots, no anything. It's as simple as a curve that goes from the line we write on till under it, like this, it's a bit curvy. As for the pronunciation, it comes from touching the tip of the tongue to this area with curling the tongue a little bit to make this sound ra, ra. It is similar to the sound R in English, but we do the opposite movement. R, we put the tongue from down to up and stick it a little bit up. But for Ra, we do the opposite. We touch and then we release. Ra, R, Ra, Ra. Now let's check its forms. It comes only in two forms. That's great, right? Either isolated like in the alphabets or just with the extension before it. Let's see how these two forms are in the words in different positions. So when in the beginning of the word, it is isolated like we see here. And we give the example of ramlon, ramlon, sand. In the middle of the word, we have two cases of the two forms. For the first one, we give the example of mistaraton, mistaraton, a ruler. In the second case, we give the example of madrasaton, madrasaton, a school. Finally, in the end of the word, we have also two cases. First of all, for Ra with the extension, we give the example of sariron, sariron, a bed, or isolated like in the word khudaron, khudaron, vegetable. Now let's practice together. First of all, with harakat. Ra, ra, ru, ru, ri, ri, ar, ar. Now let's move to tanween. Run, 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 rin, rin. And third one, mid. Ra, ra, ru, ru, ri, ri. And finally, let's practice Shaddah. Arra, arra, arru, arru, arri, arri. Now let's practice. So we are going to, what are we going to do? We are going to match the words to the photos. Let's see the first example. Here we have the case when the letter Ra is in the beginning of the word, initial. We have the word rihon, romanon, rishaton. You can pause the video and try to guess which word goes for which photo. And if you know all the words, that's great. So the answer is rihon, rihon, wind, romanon, romanon, pomegranate, rishaton, rishat, feather. Now let's move to the case when the letter Ra is in the middle, medial. We have arnabon, shajaraton, zahraton. Let's do the same. But for now, the answer is arnabon, arnabon. A rabbit, shajaraton, shajaraton, a tree, zahraton, zahraton, a flower. The final case now is when the letter Ra is in the end of the word. We have the word qitaron, jazaron, nasron. Let's see the answer. Qitaron, qitaron, a train, jazaron, jazaron, carrot, nasron, nasron, eagle. That was all for today. Don't forget to enjoy your time while studying Arabic. Bye bye.